Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name's Jacob, and in this video we're going to do a random unboxing of stuff I've ordered. These are just MP44 magazines, so if that's something you're not interested in, there's nothing here. You would have to be interested in the minutiae of MP44 collecting, and an astute collector would probably like the contents of this if they're into MP44 accessories. But yeah, they are just, at the end of the day, MP44 magazines. One of the lessons learned, so it's taken almost a year for these to arrive, is that getting stuff out of the EU is now virtually impossible. Getting a license to export is easy. It only takes a few days. Getting somebody who will actually touch something is virtually impossible. They just don't know how to handle the new EU rules, and it's incredibly difficult to work with. So, having said that, let's have a look at what's inside. This looks like the packing has been opened previously. Just the packing slip there. I would just like to note for my viewers that, yes, I do know what's in the package. I believe I already said that. When you're dealing with stuff like this, you almost always know what you're getting. This is really not no syrup at this point. And when it's this difficult to get, you better know what you're getting. I might not be able to get into this package. I will eventually, but I did a good job. I actually had to go to the airport tonight to pick this up, and I would say they were terrified of handling the contents, even though there's no restrictions whatsoever on the contents of this. But it all comes down to ignorance of the law and ignorance of what the contents are. So. So that is them. I'm just trying to see. Slightly difficult to get into. So we'll start with this magazine. Clearly it's been refinished post-war. A bit of a story to this one. Let's start with the markings. It does say MP44 on there. You might notice a great big large eagle up there. But this is a CTD magazine. So CTD magazines were made by a company who I will put their name in for the viewers because I'm not going to risk pronouncing it. They only made these magazines for about 1 month. I think it was March 1945. February to March, and then we decided to firebomb Dresden, and CTD didn't make any magazines after that point. So this is about one of the hardest to find magazines, is a CTD manufactured magazine, and they all have, every one that I've ever seen, The welds don't go all the way up to the top. But CTD, made for 1 month in Dresden, and then they no longer existed. And these are actually my favorite magazines, so it's just an MP44. I like them because of how crude they are. This is a CXT, and you can see the eagle is under the T on this one. Sometimes they're underneath the T, but they're just a very crude magazine. And the 4s are also closed. You'll see a lot of people say, oh no, the Germans never used a closed 4, but they certainly did for CXT magazines. This one's not in great shape. Wasn't welded together very well. But this is a QLS magazine. Welding is quite coarse on it. It didn't get welded all the way up to the top here. QLS, it's marked STG44, and it's got this, I don't want to say reinforcing rivet, it's more for strengthening from impacts on the bottom. But they did start to go to this. QLS and QLV both started to do that near the end of the war. And I know where 4 of these are. I can identify a 5th one through pictures. And again, it's one of the rare MP44 magazines. I don't have much else to say about that. So, if you like MP44 stuff, I hope this video was interesting to you. If you like the content, please let me know. If you have any suggestions for anything that I should go and look for that might be interesting to cover, you'll see my email at the end. If you wait for it, you can leave a message below. You can always like the video, and until next time.